first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And he almost flirted with disaster there, but it does get into the end zone before going out, and they'll bring it out to the 25. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Hands it off out of the gun. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Jones out to the flat, and that's caught. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. That'll be complete to Cook. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Because this crowd, one of the best in the league, especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And it's 3rd down.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap and again to Etienne. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into the wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big pickup there on the run. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing Jones. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Micah Parsons gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Now Jones just going to bat this forward on the jet sweep. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Right there, 54.
On 2nd and 1, Jones. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. Boy, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good.
Dolphins, nothing. Harrison Butker,
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. They're going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 35.
In your face!
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. I think you can make a fair case for Tyreek Hill being the most explosive player in the NFL when he gets his hands on the football, and that was Exhibit A. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep. They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now Jones. And he'll find Hall. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And he'll give it here to his running back. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. These two teams all tied after one. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
It would appear Sean Payton's made the decision here. They will go for it on 4th. Back to throw. Jones. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But he will not get away. He stops short of the marker. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Second and 10. Now Cousins. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. They go play action. Cousins. Flush to his right. It's Hill. Complete. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Off play action. Jones. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Working with a 2nd and 3. A handoff as they run the counter play. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. Right back to him on 1st down. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Jakeem Grant back deep for Miami. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Here comes Grant on the return. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Play fake. Cousins. Toward the sideline, and he will have the 1st down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
1st down. Here's Cousins. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Cousins now. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. On 3rd down, Cousins. He completes it to Henry. Touchdown, Dolphins. Hunter Henry as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And we'll see what they want to do. Just 20 seconds remaining here before the half.
He finds his man complete. That's Hall. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. And complete right side to Cook. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. In this weather, any big play in the passing game, that's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes offenses think in clement weather plays to their advantage because you know where you're going on offense. Defenders have to react, and they often slip.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Second and 9. Etienne once more. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. They'll run with Etienne. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
A handoff for Etienne. Oh, good move. A first down and more. Etienne past the 20. Come on, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category. That deserves a couple exclamation points.
And that's why he's one of the best running backs in the game today, because this run combined all the elements. Started with patience, and he was just waiting for the right lane to materialize. Then once he saw it, he used his speed and escapability in tandem and turned this into a tremendous play.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that makes it a 21-10 game. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down, so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Right there, 54, right there, right there. Hey, one set. Check, Mike. Check, smash. Check. Mike's 54.
Back to throw. Jones. It's complete to Cook. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Here's a throw out line complete to his running back right side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. Now Jones just going to bat this forward on the jet sweep.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Check, Mike 54. No gain on this defense, no gain. Mike
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. John Franklin Myers. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch the defense. That's the way. 54, right there. 54 Mike. All day, hey, watch that. Check, Mike.
Looking to throw. Jones. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down.
That's so much cap, dog. So much cap.
That's a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 20, 10, 5. And this is brought all the way back.
They owe me that. They owe me that. They really owe me that. Dog, they really owed me that. Like, what the fuck? What was these nut-ass passes he was catching? Like, what the hell?
And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see,
Nah, Jared Cook has bodied me twice.
They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully onto the Super Bowl.
And that returns for a touchdown certainly helps that.
Oh, true. Yeah, nah, fuck that, bro. That shit crazy.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
Bruce, Madden definitely owed me, bro. Like, they definitely owed me. That's Roquan. Roquan did that shit twice for me. Shout out to Roquan, man.
Following that fumble return. And they will
Oh,
not get
stop
a
with
chance
the
to
must be
return
nice.
this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I done got hold like 2 drives in a row.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive. Then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
All right, now that one I don't know what to say.
14 red zone.
That one I don't know what to say.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty
I will say this,
what we've
though.
seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth
you'd
quarter.
say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Yo. Nah, man, we worked hard. We worked hard, man. Nah, that's what's his name's Nah, that's what's his name's ability though. I put that on him, that cut stick shit.
Here's a give to ETN. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Not a big run.
Well, I think they call it like lumberjack or some shit. I thought that's the same thing. Whatever.
Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Oh, you mean hitting the joint down?
3 yards on that last
like
carry.
aiming it.
Here's
Okay,
second
copy,
and
yeah.
7.
I don't never use that shit. Nah, that one I don't got no words
And he'll
for.
go again with ETN. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 86 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know
I'm sorry. That second one did fuck me up, though. I was like, nah, I got to get on the mic.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now Cousins. This is caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Well, you have to be aware defensively that you've got 2 goals because obviously you're trying to prevent the touchdown, but you're also trying to keep it from getting a first down as well. That time they weren't up to the task.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Travis Etienne. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And they open the lead up now to 25. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And he'll be out right at the 35.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jones. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jones. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
58, right over there, right over there. Check tight, check tight, check tight.
Off play action. Jones. And this is going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for
See, like that shit. This has been happening.
A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
Nah, dog. Nah, look at the ball go right through my man's hands. Look at this. Like, come on, Bakes.
Wild card round game last week. You and I said, wow, they played pretty
what the fuck? Like, come on, bro. I'm telling you, they owe me them hit
they've
sticks.
done more than keep this one close.
Yeah, they've made quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the
It ain't about that, bro. Nah, bro. Execution is everything, man. Nah.
That's always a coach's fear. Okay, you earn the open week, but you wonder how they'll respond.
That's what I'm saying. Like, white boy getting all the fucking passes. Like, man, the chat, no. Yeah, like, snitch ass.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Oh.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, my God. Like, that's really frustrating. It's like I got to use everything for them to do what they're supposed to do.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. If they can finish this one out, they'll book a date in the AFC title game next Sunday, and it looks good so far as they try to run some clock here in this fourth quarter. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On play action, Cousins completes it to the fullback Ham. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you?
I had to
You
test
just go
him to see
ahead
if he
and
was
play.
actually going.
Confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
I said, it looked like you did, though. That's the crazy part.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Throwing, Cousins. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 43.
A gain of 14. And the Dolphin first down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
Meanwhile, Cousins throw complete here to his receiver, Brown.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Cousins here to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
That nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily,
one of those
yes,
days,
because you would think
bro.
enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
That was accurate. We want a box.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And they'll get him down right around the 16. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Like, what the fuck, man?
From the gun, here's Cousins. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here.
I would have ran the ball if you ain't had that damn 3-4 out there.
To pull the playoff surprise as
I
they
hate the fact that y'all keep playing me like that. Sometimes it should be working.
Extra point now by Boswell.
Shit.
And they open the lead up now.
You got 3 wide receivers out there, you can book it. I'm going nickel. Unless it's like 3rd and 3. I can't believe we got torched by a white boy like that. That shit don't make no sense. Y'all here mossing motherfuckers, outrunning people. It's just crazy shit.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Well, not even the outrunning part. That part didn't even fuck me up. It was really just him mossing people.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Nah, that's fair. When he snagged on Caleb, when he snagged on Farley, I was like, oh, all right, he's different.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. It certainly has not been the outing that they envisioned on their home turf in the divisional round of the playoffs, and they have been pushed around, and now their back's against the wall.
Wow. I said
he
go
will
for
find
Schwartz.
his man Schwartz. That's complete.
That's
and
dope.
all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Anthony Schwartz, 75 yards. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. Butker now to add the extra point.
Y'all niggas ain't worth it.
And that'll cut the lead down now to 18.
Nah. They handle business. He played good before the first fumble.
Butker on to kick it away.
Yeah.
And this will be a
the second one.
As that sails over the end line.
I was gonna say that second one was kind of fucked up because it wasn't really his fault. Like the second one, he was just, yeah.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes. Get out of there.
The Dolphins advancing in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody.